It was 37 degrees Monday night at Comerica Park. This isn't surprising. It's April, and April can be cold in Detroit, you know that. I know that. The folks who run Major League Baseball don't know that, or maybe they do and don't care. Because when July rolls around and thick, humid air settles over the Tigers baseball stadium, you'll have forgotten about this Arctic spring. Short memories are the enemy of change, the enemy of how baseball used to be, too. Not that I'm normally an advocate of regression. As a rule, I favor progression, and baseball, like many aspects of our past society, got some things wrong. What it got right was that it's a game best played in warm, or at least relatively warm, weather. As for the couple thousand folks who showed up at Comerica Park on Tuesday night to watch the Tigers beat the Baltimore Orioles 4-2, good for them. Some people like to ice fish, too. Nicholas Castellanos, right, but the Detroit Tigers celebrates a 4-2 win over the Baltimore Orioles with teammates at Comerica Park on April 17, 2018 in Detroit. Photo, Gregory Seamus, Getty Images. Read more. MLB would be better, and less vulnerable to weather. With 142-game season, Tigers prospect Kristen Stewart hits mammoth HR for mud hens. The cold, and the snow and the sleet and the rain have been the story of the season. Entering Tuesday, the Tigers had postponed more games in the first month, 6, than it had in any season's first month in almost a decade, which leads to this question: is this year's polar revenge an anomaly or a sign of changing weather? If you're a climate change denier, enjoy your blissful bubble. If you dig science and believe the meteorological extremes of the past few years are proof of an altered weather state, no matter the cause, then you believe baseball's got a problem. No, I'm not talking about games that take forever, or a years-long slide in attendance. I'm talking about a schedule that pretends it doesn't get cold in April, let alone late March, which is when the Tigers began this frigid escapade, along with most of Major League Baseball. The simple conclusion: Major League Baseball's season is too long. The complicated conclusion: baseball's season is too long. April 17, 2018, Detroit, Michigan, USA. Detroit Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire and closer Shane Green celebrate the 4-2 win over the Baltimore Orioles at Comerica Park. Photo, Rick Ozentowski, USA Today Sports. More. The Detroit Tigers are postponed again. This is garbage. It's tough to go back. Money and all that. Besides, if you ask players in late June when their bats are humming, and the post-secondary schools are out, and the crowds are thickening, they're liable to misremember this avalanche of freeze. So, thank you, Anthony Rizzo, for speaking truth. The Cubs star told ESPN on Tuesday that playing in the cold sucks. Wait, there's more. I was thinking about this the other day. When you think of the Cubs and Cardinals, you think of a beautiful Saturday at Wrigley Field. You don't thinking about playing in 20 degrees, nor do you think about sitting in the stands when it's 20 degrees. And you shouldn't, because baseball fans didn't have to. At least not like they do now. You know what the temperature was when the Tigers played on April 15, 1952, 52 degrees. If this year's cold blast is a fluke, then we'll probably see something closer to that temperature next year, and if not, the Tigers, and Major League Baseball, would do well to consider another number from that April day in 1952, 1, as in, the first game of the season. Because it was opening day that year. Apparently, back then, folks preferred playing baseball without snow on the field. Here's guessing folks feel the same way now, too. Rizzo certainly does. He told ESPN that, "We play too much baseball." He's right. They do, and he understands how shortening the season by 8 games, as it used to be, or even a few more than that, would cut into the game's revenue. Yes, guys are going to take pay cuts. But are we playing this game for the money, or do we love the game? I know it's both, but in the long run it will make everything better. Getting there is tricky, and would absolutely involve some short-term discomfort. Fewer games means less leverage when negotiating television and radio rights. Not to mention smaller concession and ticket sales. Yet if ticket sales are declining anyway, and they are, then why not figure out a way to start the season a little later? Or shift the northern teams south for a bit? When asked about the weather trouble, Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire said, "You're really trying to get me in trouble. I'm not getting involved in that stuff. I'm not smart enough in the first place." Then continued, "If you want me to make the schedules out, we'd start down in Tampa Bay every year and play like 2 weeks and then go north. But that doesn't happen. I've been in this division for a long time and we've always started north. In a perfect world, yeah, you'd like to see MLB do something different and keep us all south. And a year like this might make them think about it a little bit more, perhaps. But not likely. Not until we suffer through another few years of extreme spring cold. Then, after more nights like Tuesday, Major League Baseball might consider rearranging, or shrinking, its schedule. And remember that baseball used to be played in the heat.